Update 4 on Tropical Storm Anna, the first storm of the Atlantic hurricane season, with winds now of 60 miles per hour and a pressure of 1001 millibars. Its position 32.7 degrees north, 77.9 degrees west as of 3 p.m. May the 9th. The storm's expected to move towards the northwest, making landfall, it appears to be on the border between South Carolina and North Carolina now, and then continuing towards the north, then curving northeast and weakening and eventually dissipating, we expect, east of the Delmarva Peninsula. As for right now, though, the main cause for concern is with the Carolinas, where the landfall location is expected to be probably a little bit weaker than what it is right now, so winds are probably not going to be the main issue. It will probably be the heavy rainfall, flooding, and perhaps problems on the coast as well. But of course, the winds can't be taken for granted. They will be of tropical storm force, we expect, and gusts may be higher. Tropical storm warnings in effect for South Sante River northwards all the way to Cape Lookout, North Carolina, and tropical storm watches extending further south in South Carolina from South Sante River down to Edisto Beach, and that watch has been in effect there for quite some time. That's as of May the 9th at 11 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time. It says PM there, but it should be AM. But that's the current situation in terms of tropical storm watches and warnings. I doubt they'll be extended as well. Sea surface temperatures looking marginal. It was unclear whether it would become a tropical storm because sea surface temperatures were very marginal indeed, but it's managed it. Not sure how long for, but sea surface temperatures decreasing as it nears the coast, so that will probably take its toll on the storm, as will wind shear, because that is increasing, especially near the coast towards the west and the north of the storm, and towards the medium and high amounts of wind shear there now as well. Water vapor imagery, still some dry air around the western side of the storm, though I don't think it's quite as bad as what it was in the last update, but it still may prove to be a problem for the storm. Here's the latest satellite imagery then. You can see some cluster of thunderstorms or a big blob there extending near the centre of the storm. Looks to be on the southeast side or the east side of the storm's centre. Obviously offshore, so over land right now we're not seeing all that much in the way of heavy rainfall, and there's a dry air slot actually over the landfall area there. So the real threat from the storm has not yet arrived, but most of the heavy rainfall remaining out to sea, and wind speeds are probably getting up a little bit along the coast there as well by now. As of May the 9th at 3 p.m. UTC, Tropical Storm Anna, of course, that's what we've just been talking about. We also have Typhoon Noel, which is headed towards the Philippines now. That's a storm and a half expected to make landfall as a Category 4 storm. We also now have the formation of Tropical Storm Dolphin. It's been named at last by a Japanese meteorological agency. 29 tropical storms have formed around the world in 2015. Anna has, on our totals, become number 29. 17 of those have become Category 1 hurricanes or their equivalents around the world, and 11 have gone on to become Category 3 storms with winds of 115 miles per hour or higher. Very unlikely that Anna will become a hurricane, but you never know. You can follow Force 13 on any of our outlets. The website, force13.com, is under renovation at this point, but you can still visit it. It's still online. You can also visit us on YouTube, Facebook and Twitter. Search Force 13 on there. And also on Skype, add Fool13, the tropical weather chat on there. And you can also join our chat room where you can speak to fellow storm trackers about the current situation and discuss pretty much anything you like on there. We're also going live a little bit later. That's going to be at 4 p.m. UTC. So, what's that? Midday Eastern Time. We'll be going live discussing Anna as well as the typhoon situation in the Western Pacific. Until then, that'll be all from me for now.